So we had a civilian, one of these Ryan Garcia super fans, trying to attack Devin Haney in public. The same Devin Haney who was taking his time out to train kids while he was so-called weight draining himself. Everybody talking about he weight drained. When Devin Haney was out in Australia, he was helping these kids train and box and stuff over there in their gyms, while he could have been running around doing promo or just sitting around draining himself, losing weight like all these fans sit around and say. But one thing I noticed is Canelo Alvarez ended up breaking a guy's jaw who was 112 pounds. Canelo broke a jaw of a guy who was 112 pounds. Now, the guy started his career off boxing at like 100 pounds. We have dogs out here that's bigger than 112 pounds. I know puppies that's bigger than 112 pounds. Canelo broke the jaw of a guy who was 112 pounds, a boxer. I think he messed his career up. Hold on, let me see. Cause the guy, yeah, he didn't box that much after he got his jaw broke by Canelo. Canelo broke the jaw of a guy who was 112 pounds, got sued and lost. So, and had a whole situation behind it. It's all allegedly. But I see people running around talking, man, Devin Haney, he unprofessional, man. He tried to fight a civilian. And Canelo had a guy who was 112 pounds that ended up breaking the guy's jaw that was 112 pounds. He ended up breaking the jaw of a guy who was 112 pounds. Had to pay him and everything in court. 112 pounds. The guy was a boxer. We have puppies out here that's bigger than 112 pounds. I didn't hear no fans out here saying, man, Canelo's doing too much, man. He's out here punching guys that's 112 pounds. He's like 170. And he's out here punching guys who are 112 pounds, man. That's horrible. But we got civilians out here trying to run up on Devin Haney in the middle of nowhere. The same Devin Haney who was out here doing all kind of volunteer work during his fight week with fans in Australia. Young fans in Australia during his fight week when everybody says he's so-called drained. And we got Canelo in the same, he ran up on a guy who's 112 pounds. What is a guy 112 pounds gonna do to you? And then people say, man, do better, man. Do better, man. Haney, man, you gotta do better. Then you got this one guy who looks like he's on PEDs, some Martin guy. And he's talking about he a street champ and everything else. Hey, you know what? That's why I say, man, y'all gotta quit doing interviews with these white guys, man. That's low-key racist. You can't in our culture, bro, we can't have guys saying racist stuff and then turn around you have guys like Bradley Martin who's laughing with Ryan Garcia in his comment section after Ryan Garcia had said a whole bunch of racist stuff. Like, this dude he's no good, man. I don't know why Devin Haney did an interview with him, but it should have never did an interview with that guy. But what I'm saying, and this is all allegedly, but this is a terrible situation for a lot of people because Canelo has basically did similar thing. He's done worse. Stu punched a guy who was 112 pounds, broke his jaw, but he'll sit up here and talk about Crawford too small and stuff like that. The dude that you punched was too small. Dude was 112 pounds. But we'll have fans out here acting like, man, Haney can't throw a punch at a fan, man, for running up on him. Haney wasn't even bothering the guy. He's like, this dude in my space, you trying to touch me? Get off of me. Just threw a jab at the guy, and everybody's like, for some reason, the jab hand is supposed to be Devin Haney's power hand now. People's like, oh, he didn't knock the guy out. So you're mad that he's throwing a punch, but you're mad that he didn't knock the guy out? Man, let's grow up, man. Like, let's be honest, man. Let's grow up, man. And I'm gonna start reporting on news. Every time somebody complains about something Devin Haney did or somebody else, I'm gonna be petty and I'm gonna just post a boxer who did something similar or worse. I want somebody to make an excuse why Canelo's out here knocking out guys, breaking guys' jaws that's 112 pounds. And he's fighting at 170. I mean, he's a 170 pounder. Yeah, he's fighting at 170. He was 170 during Floyd fight. So he's 170 pounds, but he's sitting around here breaking guys' jaws. That's 112. But people that sit up here and say, man, Haney can't defend himself against a civilian, man. The civilian's supposed to be able to run up on him and try him up and everything else because of the Ryan Garcia situation. Like, And that's what I'm saying. Ryan Garcia gonna end up getting somebody hurt, man. One of these guys gonna end up losing their life like that, running up on Devin Haney like that. Now, if the guy would have got shot, then everybody else would have thought, oh man, why they had to come to that? He ran up on Devin Haney. Devin Haney could have shot this guy. But we sitting up here acting like this is all allegedly, but we're sitting up here acting like this is a matter to be playing around with. And we got fans on here, got grown men out here thinking that it's okay to run up on an undisputed boxer who's worth millions of dollars and think it's a game like that. Man. Openly racist people out here. That's crazy to me. That's definitely crazy. You got an openly racist boxer out here, and you got a whole bunch of other boxers out here patting them on the back and laughing with them. American boxers. He called these guys niggers, and they don't care. They don't care. He called these black fighters niggers, and they don't care. And they still celebrate him. Bro, this is embarrassing. And people wonder why we sitting around here in America like, hey, man, are you black or what are you? Because it seems like you don't have no kind of, you don't care about what people are saying about you. But people think that's a game, though. It's a game out here. Then you got people like Canelo out here knocking out guys at 112 pounds. I know pit bulls that weigh more than that as a puppy. And nobody's sitting up here saying, man, Canelo, man, he got to do better, man. He got to do better. Tried to fight a guy at his daughter's birthday party. Like, none of this stuff goes viral, but Canelo out here dropping guys 112 pounds, breaking their jaw, and ain't nobody sitting around here making that headline news. Man, what's up with these guys, man? Is that what we on now? I got to say this because, you know, I ain't got no filter no more. I really don't. The professionalism is going out the window for me. We openly laughing with guys who was racist, disrespecting Muslims and Jews, calling black people the N-word, openly, talking about George Floyd. Bro, these boxers are canceled, bro. They're so canceled. I'm gonna go back and look. I'm gonna take screenshots, but that's all I got. Like and subscribe.